It's starting to get contagious. I have to put the bridges out you built. What I felt inside would have been outrageous. Stop acting, think I believe that. That's catfish, poor performance. What's your number, please, or contact, buzz you up so I can call that appalling.
Can't tell me like, what do you want? Yeah, tell me like, what do you need? Fresh tip when you're doing your feet. New LV when you fly overseas. Cold plumbing cause I'm at a band swimming cause I'm in a D. Don't call me, you already know. I'm on the road and you for the streets. Young on it ain't the same. I guess we're on different things. I guess now we're
And we come to you from one of the truly iconic stadiums in the NFL as you get a look at Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the Green Bay Packers. Here's Will Lutz ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lambeau. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. At their own 23-yard line. First carry for Josh Jacobs. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play call to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
Here we go. Here we go. 45. White. Ready.
Off the play fake, Love. He has it complete to Christian Watson. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That one good for 26 and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Ready. Hut, hut.
Love looking to throw it. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football. But how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 2.
Set. Black 40. Drill green. Ready, ready.
Now Love. And this is caught. And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one.
50 Fury. Black blue.
First down. First and goal
Black
at the 2-yard line.
6. Mega. Green Jack. Hut, hut.
Love. And it's caught. That's a Packers touchdown. Josh Jacobs from a yard out. And the Packers are on the board first here this afternoon. On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. And it's good to make it 7-0 Packers. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. First carry now for Jaleel McLaughlin. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
To throw, here's Nix. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. The safety blitz staged to perfection that time as they sack him for a loss of 6. Third and 12. To throw is Nix. And that's going to be incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
And boy, down a touchdown already, but they're going to line up to go for it on their side of the field. They'll go for it. Here's Nix. That's caught. It's Marvin Mims. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Boy, that's some kind of effort. When he caught it, I doubted if he could get there. Knew it was going to be close, but credit him. Really good effort.
How about the rack on that play, the run after catch? But most of the time we think of it as just being an open field and picking up yardage. Sometimes you have to be real physical in order to gain the yardage you need for a first down.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Kill.
Off the play fake, Nix. And he can't escape, and down he goes. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second. But defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward, and how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They've got to figure out a big call coming up here.
And that's caught inside the 30. 33 yards that time.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
A gain of 33 yards on the play.
They'll run for the first time. It's handled the game to about the 26 here. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Nix to the air. Got him out open. It's Sutton. And Sutton will have a Broncos first down as he'll get this down inside the 20. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Nick's going to give this to the day. And just a couple yards there down to the 17. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. There's still plenty of time remaining here in this 2nd quarter. Now it's Nix. He'll get that complete to Franklin. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal. Straight ahead they go with the day. And a hard-earned yard there as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's second down.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on first down, holding them to a short gain.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal.
Hold on a sec. Hey, my name is Kill.
They'll run for the first time with J.K. Dobbins. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down.
And now third and goal coming up. The loss on second down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder. And they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
Big play coming here. It's third and goal. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on third and goal? They'll try and throw. Here's Nix. Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown. Jaleel McLaughlin from 6 yards away. And the Broncos are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. What's good on the extra point? And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Here we go.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
A good pickup there, 21 yards. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Love now. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Here we go. Blaster, 6, black, 95. Fury, yellow. Rail, yellow. Set, hut.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Now this aired out deep for Reed. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one, and we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee-wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new.
And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Cortland Sutton, 68 yards. And the Broncos come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Lutz to try to add the PAT. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
41-yard line.
Blue striker. Set, ready.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. This complete to the tight end, Tucker Kraft. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a second defender. But the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and a couple. A handoff, Jacobs running to the left. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down. Well, CD, a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react. Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Come on, set, you. Yellow, black, 95. Set, cut.
Here's Love. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And it's a Packers touchdown. Christian Watson, 39 yards. And the Packers are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point from McManus is good. And we are tied at 14. So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. got some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return. Denver offense at the line, ready to go.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but...
And into the end zone. It's a pick six and a Packer touchdown.
Charles, he was looking for just a short throw, kept it in range for the rare linebacker pick six.
They give him full credit for his focus. He just kept the quarterback in his sights, and where he was looking to throw, he positioned himself perfectly to be there for the interception. He made the play of the game for his defense right there.
Just 3 yards shy of the end zone.
That strong return has set them up nicely for this drive. And we all know the next score is going to have a major impact on this game.
So quite a turn of events. This is first and goal from the 3. They'll try it with the day. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal.
Leads to second and goal at the 4-yard line.
Captain, ready.
Throwing Nix. And he's got it. Touchdown, Broncos. Evan Ingram from 3 yards out. And the Broncos are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Lutz with the extra point. And we are tied at 21. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here. There he goes, right side. Still on his feet. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Packers. Josh Jacobs, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Packers have moved out in front. McManus's point after is good, and they will take a 7-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads. Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points. Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here.
From the 42-yard line, here's second down and 3.
Here's Nix. A short throw to Ingram. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
be able to run another play. Time has expired on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's McLaughlin. 12 more yards there and another first down.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
On first down, a run with the day.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
This is 2nd and 8. Nix from the shotgun. A short throw to Ingram.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
And coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
Clear the center. Clear me.
So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. A handoff here to Bidet.
And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Again, it's Bidet.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Back to throw. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. He has been terrific today, hasn't he?
Yeah, absolutely. Running flawless 2-minute drill right here. This has been quarterbacking 101 with a flourish.
At the 9-yard line.
Here's 1st and goal.
They'll run with Dobbins. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
One more time with Dobbins.
Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
They'll look to throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
Here we go. The noise deafening. 4th and goal. They're going. It's Nix. And it's caught. It's a touchdown. So they rally here in the final minute, and they're an extra point away from tying this game.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we may very well be headed to overtime. This one, all we could have asked for. All tied, final minute as the kick's away here. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Green Jack. Here we go. Here we go. Yellow, 22. Red, cycle. Blaster, 6. Ready.
Love. Now this thrown deep for Kraft. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
White, 60 red. 60 red. White, white. Ready, ready.
Now Love. And this one is incomplete.
Incomplete pass there is probably the best scenario going because if he catches the football, clock's probably going to run out in that situation.
Red, yellow. Down. 52 blue.
Here's Love. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And this is going to be intercepted. Brandon Jones picking it off. And he will be taken down, and that means we are headed to overtime. So 4 quarters wasn't enough, and we are off to overtime. Don't change that dime.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So advantage Packers here. They'll possess the ball first with a chance to win it here in overtime. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he is out of bounds as they'll start past the 30.
At their own 33-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game You're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
Come on.
To throw now. Here's Love. Pass the try. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A chance now to strike first in the overtime session and get a big leg up. 1st and goal. To the air again. Love. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal.
45, white, black shot. Field, black. Ready?
Throwing. Love. Now he's going to step up and run. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Broncos.
Let's go. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Get off my shit, nigga.
He brings it back to the house. It's a touchdown. And in a crazy inning, a defensive score wins it. So it's a win here for the Broncos, and it was thanks in large part to the play of their 2nd-year quarterback.
Yeah, I thought he was brilliant today, Brandon. He had 4 touchdown passes, and it felt like whenever the defense threw at him, he had a counter. He was just playing with confidence all afternoon long.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone, from Lambeau.
Wow.
Chill, right on my side is my ego because
Stop running.